Hey, Ash from BeingSwenglish here. And if you're moving to Sweden or you're thinking of moving to Sweden, you might be wondering, how do the doctors work here? In England, you basically find a surgery whenever you move somewhere and you have to phone them up and register with them and fill out a big form normally. And then you have to wait for that to be acknowledged. And then you have to phone them up to get an appointment. It's all very clunky. The waiting rooms are always full of hypochondriacs and it takes ages to actually get to be seen by a doctor. Most times where I lived in Bristol in the UK, I was waiting for at least between half an hour and an hour for an appointment. Even when it was the first thing in the morning, I just couldn't understand why. In Sweden, it's just so simple. You go to a website called 1177.se, or as they say in Sweden, .se. And once you're there, you need your person number. So if you don't have a person number yet, or personnummer, you need to get that first. And once you've got it, click on Min sida, which is my pages, and authenticate. And then it logs you in. There's no registration. You just use your person number, which everything in Sweden revolves around. I'll be amazed if very soon you can't even eat your dinner until you've got a person number. But it's really, really clever. Once you've done that, you go to add a reception, as it's called, and you basically choose a doctor surgery near you. Now, you do a search, it shows all of those in the area. Some of them will have specialities you might need for your specific condition or whatever you might need support with. So choose one that's relevant to you, but generally choose one that's closest, I guess. But also, I'd highly recommend you ask around the area. If you've got friends or family living in that part of Sweden, ask them which one to go to and which one to avoid, because there will be nice ones and there will be pretty grotty ones as well, I'm sure. Once you've selected it, in normal times, you can then just click book a tid, book a time, and you can book an appointment online. But because of Corona, I believe that 1177 has disabled a lot of the online booking because they need to, by law, only have a certain amount of people in the surgery at any one time. So at the moment, you have to phone up. Now, I phoned up my surgery 2 days ago, and I was offered an appointment the next day. I couldn't make it because of work, but I accepted an appointment 2 days later. And I've just been, and I have to say, the experience was fantastic. Everybody was amazing. Now, this again is very dependent on where you are, regional, etc. Sorry, there's a lady reversing her car very close to my car. Not concerned because it's a lady, just as a disclaimer. I live in Sweden, a country of equality, and where women and female and male drivers are all of equal skill, of course. Oh, that's a bit close. Anyway, so I went there. Everybody speaks perfect English. Now, it does depend on where you live, of course. That's going to vary. But they're all really, really good. Now, the thing that might surprise you is you'll be immediately asked to pay 200 krona. Now, I have no challenge or issue with paying. I think England should do the same because it stops the hypochondriacs from being there every week. It stops them from being there every day because they've got an achy finger or my toe hurts or I've got a headache, conditions where they could just take a paracetamol and save the people like me who don't go to the doctors, 4 years. For 4 years, at least we can then just get an appointment and we can be seen quickly. So charging will put off the hypochondriacs, and I might be wrong here, but I'm sure I heard that everybody pays here. Even if you're on benefits and welfare and you're jobless, you still pay, which is really, really good. So you pay your money. I was then given a mask because of COVID, of course, #coronavirus. And then I went in the waiting room. I was waiting for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I was seen by a doctor. They then needed to take blood tests, so I went back out. And normally in England, you go back and you're waiting for an hour to be seen by a nurse. But no, again, 10 minutes, gave my blood, and off I went home. I am just so impressed. Now, this will vary depending on where you live. Just as in the UK, doctor surgeries are good and bad there as well. So be prepared that your experience might be different to mine, but the point still stands that 1177 is where you go to register, and then you will have to pay, wherever you are in Sweden, 200 krona. And yeah, hopefully you'll have a similar experience. I hope this video helps because when you move to a different country, everything is just alien. And I had to work this out myself, where to go to get this appointment. But speak to friends and families to find a surgery that's good in the area that you're living in, because there will be good ones and bad ones. And comment below with your experiences. Hopefully this massively helps you guys. Give the video a thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Cheers, guys.